What's up, guys and gals of the internet? Thanks for tuning in once again. This is The Juice, and today we want to talk to you about Call of Duty. So while we talk about it, we got Clark here on the controller playing little zombies. Clark, how you think you're going to do?
I never played.
Are you going to go Resident? Is this going to be more like Resident Evil or Dawn
I'm
of
just
the
going to
Dead,
run
where
around and
everybody
just
dies?
start killing everybody because I haven't really played.
Just randomly running around?
Running around.
Now,
I don't know the objective
Is
or
this-
where to go.
Is this similar to Dead Rising? Can you get a baguette from the shop and just hit a zombie?
I don't
with it?
think so, but I am punching zombies to death today.
I want you to slap them with a rubber chicken. That's what I want.
Rubber chicken.
Jared, how are you today? You doing good?
I'm doing good.
Jared's here with us as well. These two guys are more of the Call of Duty aficionados. I'm just here to facilitate questions as we go along. Yeah. But we are going to talk about the Call of Duty leaks that have recently come out from the YouTube channel Family Video Gamers. That was the name, correct?
Yes.
So he basically put out concept art, or kind of, would you consider it concept art? What would you consider, Jared?
Art.
Promotional art.
Yeah.
One of them was like the cover for like a still case for the game, and it was very indicative of World War II because in big gold letters it has World War II, and everybody's dressed in World War II garb.
Yes.
So my question is, just
I
initially,
didn't know there's a generator here.
right off the bat, I mean, power's nice. We do like power. Maybe if you stick your tongue into it.
Yeah, you get extra power. Yeah,
extra power.
You get a perk.
Look, if you stick your wang in there, I'm just kidding.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny.
But so initially, just right off the bat, what do you guys think about this?
I think it is interesting that
As Hood, he's got
Sledgehammer. Well, I'm not surprised that they're going back. I think it was gonna happen due to just the reception of the past couple of Call of Duty titles. I think it's interesting that they're just straight up World War II. Like there's no like.
There's no like name.
We're punching people to death. This is a good game. That's literally what it
is. I think it's
freaking Mike Tyson out here.
I think it's really neat that they're just that open about it. They're just gonna say like
that. They're not trying to. It's not like
and
old warfare. It would be funny. They should have went from Infinite Warfare to Old Warfare. That's what the name should have been. Call of Duty Old Warfare.
I think Sledgehammer was actually talking about wanting to make a World War II game before Advanced Warfare came out. I remember them saying like a World War II game on next gen, which is current gen now, but would be like really.
What would you name it if you could? Call of Duty Outdated.
Call of Duty Inconvenient.
Inconvenient? Why inconvenient?
Gun jams.
Gun jams. There's a little bit of rain. It jams. A little bit of mud. You die of dysentery. There's just so many bad things about it. Eating rations in Europe. So Clark, what do you think about this?
I personally enjoy it. I'm not a huge fan of the boosters.
The boosters. The boosters. We don't like the boosters. Them darn
so
boosters.
I'm glad we're kind of going back to boots on the ground.
See, and it's funny Clark says that because I think that's a lot of people's mentality is that they are like they're glad that we're going back on with a traditional boots on ground, and I am too, of course. I mean, I don't like boosting either. It's something you kind of deal with due to the evolution of the game, but I would prefer probably to play on the ground rather than flying around. Yeah. But I feel like since we're 4 games in,
so it's interesting you say that because we've talked about this before, and you actually don't like Modern Warfare Remastered now that you played it. So what is your difference of opinion on that?
I fizzled out of it. That because I'm not gonna act like I didn't love playing it at the beginning. It was very fun. The problem is I think people kind of overrate how well made that game is.
You think there's a nostalgia lens on it?
Absolutely, and I think I'm not the only person that thinks that.
Do you think it's just from like a level design point of view or what?
The game is just like there's like perks in it and stuff that actually are not the best.
You just pick up an arm?
Pick up I said cash or something.
Yeah, you just pick up money.
I thought that was an arm.
They're like perks like, like double RPGs.
And
there's just perks that just actually aren't that well thought out for the type of game it was, just because it was that was a big stepping stone for COD, Call of Duty 4, because that really did put it in like the online forefront as terms of like a console FPS. But I think going to World War II is cool. Now I'm curious about a lot of things. Are we gonna have vehicles? Is the customization going to be on par with what they were doing with Advanced Warfare? Stuff like that.
I like how they just got zombies and tutus.
Zombies and tutus.
Male
Ballerina
zombies.
zombies. I do like the aesthetic of the zombies a lot. Just because I like the 80s vibe and everything that goes onto it. I think it's great that you're just running around freaking Mike Tyson punching zombies in the face with the brass knuckles. I think that's dope.
The zombies could be pretty cool in World War II.
I was going to think. I was also going to ask. Do y'all think that they're going to go back to like I don't even remember what the maps were called from Call of Duty 5. Do you think the zombies will go back to being more like that, where it's slightly more serious? Do you think they're going to keep it whimsical and light like this is?
You know, that's the thing. Like, you never know. One thing I think, I know people
need to learn
always
how
just
to die.
associate Call of Duty with just a yearly release, but I am always curious about what they're trying to do to keep the series fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the franchise hasn't been at a place where it was in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope a World War II title actually can bring it back to like the game that people love, because I know COD gets, I know a lot of like hardcore quote unquote like gamers kind of.
I don't know what gun this is. I don't play this game much.
In reality,
I don't play. I'm not like a huge Call of Duty fan,
And I'm not necessarily either, but there was a time when
That's
Call of Duty was
played.
loved critically and like just.
I've always liked the Call of Duty campaigns. I've just never understood the zeitgeist for. Well, I understood it, but I just was never. I'm not big into multiplayer games that much. So like,
they blow up. Like,
Call of Duty games like this come out, the multiplayer,
crap.
I'll play for a very short period of time.
I'm already dead.
yeah, like I use.
I never seen the clowns.
Yeah, imagine being scared of clowns. Imagine being scared of clowns
And then playing
and
this
like
game.
and you having no idea they were in it.
So they're
Yeah,
are the
like
clowns
a
like the
phobia,
dogs?
like a phobia.
The clowns are
yeah.
kind of like the dogs.
Yeah, that's basically what they are.
That's
They're
actually
dumb.
pretty cool.
That sounds terrifying.
I'm curious if they're going to have, like I said, the customization that they've been having, because Sledgehammer, they definitely elevated customization to what we know. Like now in Call of Duty, we're able to like change your helmet, like have like a goofy there was like a gingerbread man skin for your whole character.
Let me ask: do you want somebody running around World War II with
That's
like a
the
duck
thing,
head,
that's a
like a
question.
rubber duck head, or a chicken?
I personally don't mind, because it's a multiplayer game. Like, I'm not trying to. I guess I don't compare it to like a Battlefield, which is kind of a sim in terms of like they're trying to really simulate with the engine like what wars like would be kind of like, I guess. So, but I don't play Call of Duty for that. So I don't play Call of Duty for that. So
this is dope. I haven't actually seen this played before. Like this specific zombies mode.
Yeah.
So all this stuff is new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up. I'll probably pick it up just specifically for the campaign. That's mostly what I do. That's my cycle with Call of Duty games. It comes out, I wait till it maybe drops a little bit in price. They normally don't, but then I'll get it on sale or something, and then I'll play the campaign, and that'll be the end of that.
Yeah.
Just because it's never been my go-to thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm definitely
just slapping people. That's awesome.
Pootie Tang.
But definitely like I didn't really get into I started playing multiplayer COD until World at War. So I think it's going to be good
World
going.
at War was great.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with World at War.
Like so it's going to be fun going back to that World War II, like back where I first started playing COD to the multiplayer. I was playing COD 4. I didn't have Xbox Live when that was out. I'll be honest with you guys. I was too young.
I was too young for. I got the first online COD I played was COD 4. I had a lot of fun with that. But I think the reason I had so much fun with it at the time is because I was younger and it was like the first time I'd ever really poured some time into it, because I never really played Halo Online.
I remember when my first COD was COD 4 as well, and I was really bad.
That was your first Call of Duty at all?
Ever?
See, I played the original Call of Duty, Call of Duty 1, 2, 3 on the PS2.
I didn't play. I played 2 later on.
Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 was fantastic. And I even like Call of Duty 3. A lot of people had problems with it because of the quick time events, but I thought it was cool. I thought it added cool little cinematic
one thing
things.
I haven't seen talked a lot about these leaks, because I know obviously we aren't the only people talking about, the Call of Duty rumors. But I'm wondering what the maps are going to be like.
That's a good question.
I really would like them to really have variety I think there's a lot of untapped potential when it comes to having like diversity in World War II maps. Like, I don't want it just to be all like rubble.
Just rubble.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Running around some rocks.
yeah, I don't want that.
You want like some French countrysides.
Yes, I just
cool
want
things like
I just
that.
want them to take advantage of like
Yeah.
the era they're in.
Yeah.
I hope they do something more than just the beaches of Normandy, because that's
Yeah.
been done so many times. Do other parts of the war, like cool, interesting things.
I'm wondering maybe.
I feel like the Call of Duties did do a good job at that.
I was thinking like World War did a great job at that.
might
Like
be
they
interesting
had
if
great
we don't
maps.
They did the Russian conflicts and
Yeah.
all that type of stuff. So I could appreciate that.
What
game
if
a
we
lot.
didn't even play as Americans? What if we played?
I'd be
some
okay with
French?
that.
Like I think that'd be.
See, I
interesting.
want to play as multiple people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
maybe have different respects of the war.
Yeah.
Like Japan, Germany.
I really want like
Could you
like a
imagine-
full character customization. Like we can
Bro.
make our characters like
Imagine the
whatever we want.
controversy.
And so, like, and then you can change it. So if you would play as like a British, you would like have your own customized British person, and then if you would play as the Nazi Germanys, and then the Japanese, and then Americans, like you'd all have different.
Yeah, that would be interesting if
Yeah.
they let you play as a legitimate Nazi during World War II.
Now-
That would be interesting
So
to see if they would actually go that far.
Yeah, I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't
I-
be sensitive about that.
I have a question for y'all. It's not. I know this. You're probably not. This isn't gonna like affect you personally, but maybe for players in general to keep its longevity. Do you think they should add a traditional rank system similar to CS:GO, H1Z1, Overwatch, games that have like literally two, sections, casual and
If they're wanting to keep this,
Competitive.
in the competitive eye, yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
If they're wanting
I
to
know.
shoot for more casual people and like a wider audience, maybe.
I
no?
really hope they take away all variants. Like
Yeah. That I'm glad you brought that up. So if you guys don't know, for people that play Call of Duty a little more casually, Sledgehammer Games were not only the studio that first introduced boosting with jetpacks and stuff, but they were also the first to introduce weapon variants. Now, I can't stand weapon variants just because it seems like the most counterintuitive thing to add to a shooter that you play for reliability and
like gun skill
and
like,
consistency.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. It just doesn't make sense that you. I saw a video from Nate Shot, a retired esports player. Is a big
Everybody knows
YouTube
who
channel.
Nate Shot is.
Yeah, Nate Shot is. And he was saying that it's basically like giving Steph Curry a special ball that makes him shoot better at the 3-point line compared to like another basketball player that just has a regular basketball. It just doesn't make sense that you earn it from a supply drop.
Yeah.
Oh, supply drops. Do you think they're gonna add supply drops for?
I mean,
Or
I think it will. Like they'll have a variant of, like something like what we have now, but it wouldn't be giving you like totally new guns.
I
but
hope
maybe
so.
like
I would even like. Here's the thing. I think people would still buy supply drops if it was just cosmetics.
yeah.
That you're buying.
I honestly like I would hope they do a full cosmetic because like think about like H1Z1. You got people running around like in their underwear basically.
Yeah.
With the antlers on their head. Like I'm cool with that. Like that never was a problem to me, and I don't think they'll take anything away from the game. And if it does,
Yeah,
then you're just being nitpicky. So
That's the thing, and I really hope that they listen to feedback. But I don't know if you guys saw, but like a couple months ago, they were heavily trying to ask the community to message them and be like, hey, let us know what you guys want.
Dude, that's just funny looking. So yeah, I
like
think
one hit. So you could have told me I could just shot them one time and they would have died.
Well, they were like dogs. I figured.
I don't know.
figured you would have had the sense to figure that out, Clark. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't know either. I would just run away. Clowns are creepy, especially when they look like the Hamburglar, just running at you, flailing their arms. But I think that's all we got for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So we are curious what you guys think. What do you think about this potential leaks about Call of Duty going back to World War II? What do you think they're going to add? What do you think they're going to take away? And what would you like to see them do in general? But do either one of you guys have any last words?
My last word. I do have I have a question. People that have been just playing Call of Duty extensively, like, do you think you'll miss boosting in a way? I know that the popular opinion is, we all want boots on the ground, but like, do you think people will be complaining that the next Call of Duty might be too slow?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
And that's one thing I'm curious about, because I don't think a lot of people want to admit that, like, there's, the fan base for Call of Duty is just dramatically changed.
Yeah.
Different people are playing now. Oh my gosh.
Clark?
Yeah, that's my question.
Any famous last words from last time?
No, but I agree with Jared. Me and Jared talks about this intensely almost every day.
Yeah, it's a hot topic. It really is.
So something that we kind of want to get off our chest, I guess.
You gotta come free with it.
Yeah.
You want other people's opinion as well?
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, be sure to answer that question. Do you think boosting will be missed, or will you miss it in general? But other than that, this is The Juice. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next video.